Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the screens for the CFSI Motorola Solutions Mason Lankford Fire Service Leadership Award presentation.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Edward Kelly, and I have the honor of serving as the General President of the International Association of Firefighters, representing over 353,000 paid professional firefighters and paramedics all throughout North America and beyond. And I had the honor and privilege of nominating Kevin Quinn for the Mason Lankford Fire Service Leadership Award. You know, I've been around leadership in the fire service for some time now, and I can tell you the enemy of progress is the ego of those sitting around the table. Kevin Quinn's talent is that he checks his ego at the door, and he brings people together and pushes forward. And I can tell you, Kevin, you got a long, storied career in the fire service, and I hope it keeps going because we need your leadership around the table. Thank you, and God bless you, Kevin.
Kevin has been in the fire service almost 50 years.
You have to start with the premise that, first of all, Kevin's Irish.
He's like the Energizer Bunny.
He has been involved in the National Volunteer Fire Council for over 40 years.
He's one of those guys that is truly committed to the volunteer fire service.
But I'll tell you, when you see the president of the IFF recommending someone who's a past president of the National Volunteer Fire Council, you know you've got a winner.
My fellow board members unanimously selected Kevin Quinn for this award.
I want to thank Motorola Solutions. They've always been there for us. They've always been there for the fire service. Their sponsorship of this award means a great deal to all of us.
It is critical that we have effective communicators like Kevin out there in the field to enhance and elevate the safety of our first responders. For this reason, Kevin Quinn is the perfect recipient for the Mason Lankford Fire Service Leadership Award.
I think we really started to see him shine when he retired from his day job, which was a high school teacher, and he really combined his passions of teaching with the fire service. And he just takes his charisma and that great friendly energy that he has out into the world and really pushes health and safety and important things that first responders need to know to be safe.
As a matter of fact, he just called me a few weeks ago. He said, let's get together here and talk about some ideas I have about cancer prevention.
Outside of the NVFC, he has been deeply involved with the Fallen Firefighters Foundation. He's been on the board of supervisors for the National Fire Academy.
At the same time, he's a big advocate for residential home sprinklers. And Kevin's great on talking about retaining volunteers and then recruiting younger people to come into the system.
He's always working to educate about what people need to know.
And I think the patience of an educator is helpful because herding firefighters is harder than herding cats. And then you throw politicians on top of it. It's a very difficult environment to try to succeed.
Kevin can reach out and has reached out to all branches of the fire service, including, of course, the IFF, which for years, went head-to-head with the NVFC. And Kevin has been able to find areas in which the volunteers and the career folks agree on and parlay that into some real progress on behalf of everyone in the fire service.
So Kevin has a unique ability to bridge gaps that are in the fire service. Doesn't matter what organization somebody belongs to, what patch they wear on their sleeve, what is their commitment to the fire service, career, volunteer, it doesn't make a difference to Kevin.
He has a knack for creating bonds and developing friendships, and not just within the U.S., but within the global fire service.
He travels the world, but he always brings it back to the volunteer fire service, which is where his heart lies. And that I think I admire about him the most.
Young people can look at Kevin Quinn and they can see what a true fire service leader looks like.
He's so passionate about the fire service as a whole, not just the volunteer fire service, but everybody who's a firefighter.
He really fits that mold of Mason Lankford when it comes to service, when it comes to devotion, and when it comes to community.
And people like Kevin Quinn because he's Kevin Quinn, and they respect him.
I think his positive attitude has lent other people to really see the difference they can make in the fire service and aspire to follow in his footsteps. But certainly he's inspired others to reach new heights.
Please welcome onto the stage the 2025 recipient of the CFSI Motorola Solutions Mason Lankford Fire Service Leadership Award, Deputy Chief Kevin Quinn. He is accompanied by CFSI President Jim Estep and Mike Leonard, Northeast Regional Vice President for Motorola Solutions.
Good evening. Since 1999, Motorola Solutions has taken great pride in co-sponsoring the Mason Lankford Fire Service Leadership Award with the Congressional Fire Services Institute, CFSI. This award is presented to distinguished fire service leaders for their achievements at the national level in addressing the health and safety of our nation's firefighters and emergency services personnel. Tonight's recipient, Kevin Quinn, is one of those leaders. He's a consummate educator, consensus builder, and motivator who understands the importance of collaboration to address the needs of our nation's fire service. Through our work together at the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation Board of Directors, I have had the pleasure to personally witness Kevin's leadership attributes many times over. Motorola Solutions is honored to recognize Kevin this evening with this award. At this time, I'll now turn the podium over to Jim Estep, CFSI President, for the presentation.
You know, at an event like this, there are many things that have to be done. Many programs to be carried out. There's some difficult things, and then there's some easy things. This is one of the easier things to do, is to give out this award. And we want to thank Motorola Solutions, first of all. They've been sponsoring this award along with CFSI and our board of directors since 1999. I think they deserve a round of applause as well. Tonight's recipient is someone who deserves this award. And I think if the namesake were here with us, the namesake of this award, he would say to our board and to Motorola, well done. You have picked someone who is so much like me that I almost didn't recognize the image. And we are proud to be able to present this award to Kevin because he is the fire service. He is the kind of individual that we all think we'd like to be and we strive to be. He is the person in the arena. He's the person that's been out there that has devoted his life to doing the difficult things and not doing them because they satisfied him, but because they saved lives and satisfied him. There are over 3 generations of Kevin's family that are here tonight, and I think we should give them a round of applause too. They've been a part of this team effort. It gives me a great deal of honor and pleasure to present the Mason Lankford Leadership Award for 2025 to Kevin Quinn.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Quinn.
I think it's 45 pounds, but I'm not sure. It's not the Lombardi Trophy, but it means so much to me. Good evening, distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, friends, and family. It may be, this is very significant to me, and I appreciate it. I'm very humbled and honored to accept this. I'd like to thank my mom, may she rest in peace, for providing me with the character, work ethic, and drive. She taught me much, including there are 1,440 minutes in every day, and what you do with them is up to you. Well, I try to make the best of each one. It is with deep gratitude and profound humility that I stand before you tonight to accept the Mason Lankford Fire Service Leadership Award. The moment represents far more than the recognition of me, one individual. It is a celebration of teamwork, and I have a lot of my team here tonight, courage and unwavering dedication that define the fire service and the extraordinary people who serve within it. Many of you are here in the audience. I am a retired school teacher, so I do want to try to make sure I hit some lessons in this speech. First and foremost, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Congressional Fire Service Institute, its board of directors, Bill Webb under his leadership for this incredible honor, as well as to Motorola Solutions. Mike, thank you so much for your generous sponsorship. To both Bill Genoway and Edzo Kelly, who played a part in this recognition, I am deeply grateful. To have the General President of the IAFF, the union, nominate me, a volunteer firefighter, it just is unbelievable that it shows the strength in the Dr. Lori. It shows the strength in Dr. Lori's vision of one voice. It's a tribute to, Edzo and the nearly 400,000 career firefighters that are out there, that if we work with unity and 687,000 volunteers, we can certainly get our message across to Congress and others. I thank you again. To be associated with the legacy of Mason Lankford as a true pioneer in the fire service is both humbling and inspiring, a privilege I will cherish for the rest of my life. This award reflects not just a moment in my career, but a journey of the 49 years dedicated to the fire service, a journey that has been both challenging and deeply rewarding. Over these decades, I have witnessed extraordinary acts of bravery, experienced the strength of teamwork, and learned the profound responsibility that comes with serving our communities. Each step along this path has reinforced my belief in the values that unite us: service, integrity, and courage. To my team and colleagues, you embody resilience, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to service. Every call we answer, every life we touch, every obstacle we overcome is a collective achievement. This honor belongs as much to you as it does to me. I have built my career, and Ducky, you'll appreciate this, on the three core pillars of safety, communications, and teamwork, and these principles have guided me throughout my service. For this, I do not stand alone. Many from the Rhode Island Association of Fire Chiefs and the Union Fire District, which I'm proud to say I serve, are in attendance. Thank you for being here. To my family, your love and steadfast support are the bedrock that sustains me. The fire service demands sacrifices, not only from those of us in uniform, but also from our loved ones, those who stand behind us. Each of us has our family and our fire family. To my soulmate, Leanne, thank you for being my anchor and my guiding light. To my sons, Jonathan and Joshua, and my daughter-in-law, Erin, your presence here means so much. And as you saw, my grandchildren, Susanna and Sterling, I'm so proud of you. I also have a daughter-in-law back home, Katie, who's taking care of our little ones, the 2-year-old and 3-year-old, Maeve and Bridget. I really do appreciate family, and I also appreciate that fire family. This recognition This recognition also serves as a poignant reminder of the immense responsibility that comes with leadership in the fire service. Leadership is not defined by titles or accolades. It is defined by service, service to our communities, our teams, and our mission we uphold. It is about fostering trust, empowering others, and remaining steadfast in our commitment to the core values of our profession: integrity, courage, and compassion. I'd like to give a huge shout out to the NFFF emerging leaders and those fellas that are here tonight as well. They are the future of the fire service. As we celebrate, let us honor the trailblazers who come before us, and I, as all of you, have had so many mentors. They've paved the way with their vision, sacrifice, and dedication, and those who continue to serve with bravery, often in the face of unimaginable challenges, like J. Mason Lankford, Jr., who devoted much of his life to the fire service. Mason was instrumental in bringing House Speaker Jim Wright as a pivotal player to support the fire caucus. The fact that there was a fire in House Speaker Wright's office, extinguished by freshman Congressman Kurt Weldon, certainly contributed to the changes in the fire protection. And Shane, I'll put a shout out for fire sprinklers, and the incorporation of the Assistance of Fire grants. Also worth noting is one of the first recipients of the Lankford Award in 1999 was E. James Monahan, one of the first NVFC's chairmen. This award serves as a call of action to all of us. And Ed Kelly, I want to say this. We have worked together for the unity of America and the fire service, and I appreciate that so much. And our job is not done, it's just begun. So thank you again. Together, we build stronger teams, safer communities, and a brighter future for the fire service. In closing, I accept this award not as a culmination of my journey, but as a reminder to continuing learning, serving, and striving to be worthy of the trust that has been placed in me and in you. Thank you for this extraordinary honor and for the opportunity to stand alongside so many inspiring individuals who share a commitment to this vital work. Thank you very much.